question. Does everything get easier over time? Well, we hope so.
What I've noticed in just this week alone, yes, it does. A lot of the guesswork comes out of it. Like the first couple of times you pack a bowl or take the foil, for instance, you're double guessing yourself to say, oh, is this how it's meant to be, or am I doing everything right? And that's, at this point in time, 99% gone, and is, well, a hell of a lot easier. So, yes, it does get easier over time.
He actually went back to YouTube to make sure he was doing it right.
The first time I packed it, yes, and poked it, yep, I did. The next question we have is, are we biased on any brand, any flavour, any vendor?
No.
We are not biased. We are not even sponsored by anyone, and even if we do get sponsored, if by a vendor, if another vendor, we order from another vendor and they are better, we will say they are better. We're not going to fill your head full of lies with the vendor, because, well, we're exactly where some of yous are, and wondering how to do it, who's the best place to go through, and everything else. So, on saying that, we will have a vendor review for you shortly, hopefully, from 5-Star Hookah.
Just to add that note, we went through Hookah John, and to be quite honest, we took 3 attempts to try to order from him. We weren't sure if it
Most of them were our fault,
well,
but there was one on his end.
Yes. Cancelling the order with no saying what was the problem or anything. There's no customer service. Yes, there is a timeline difference between a 24-hour period because of, we're in Australia, if you're in America, stuff like that. But when he does reply to you, there's no question or anything. There's just nothing. There's no communication. So we didn't know what was going on.
And well, one of them was ours, and I being up late to be on his timeline, just out of courtesy, I accidentally put Austria instead of Australia. Then in the comment saying about the postage being dearer, saying that it was fine, and saying that it was fine for Australia. And I got an email from him saying Australia or Austria. So I sent him a message back saying Australia, and the order got cancelled. Which I don't know if that was him not wanting to put the order through or do the extra paperwork, whatever, or that he couldn't. I don't know. I'm not trying to pin the bloke on being a jerk or anything, because by what I've seen on YouTube and everywhere else, he is actually a pretty nice guy.
The only thing that we had a problem with was when you go through his page, you put the where you leave and all that, Australia, and the price comes up $19 or something like that. And then we thought, oh yeah, that's fucking cheap, so we'll go with that. And then the next minute we get a cancellation order saying, oh, the price is $90. We're like, well, why don't you have that in your program, in your site, saying it's $90 for the country that you're in? So, and then we couldn't get our order because we didn't have the right money. And on that note, we forgot about the American and Australian difference in money. So we ended up being like our dollar's greater than the American dollar. So.
And on the whole website part, the one thing I will say at the moment is 5-Star Hookah is slightly better on the website. It's a little bit more confusing, but when you go to that postage part, you put in all your details, where you're from and everything, and it actually calculates it for you. And not only calculates it for you, but gives you an option if you want just a regular United States Postal Service, or the Express, or an UPS Express. So, top job there, 5-Star. Love that part about your website. On the other note, the other way around, Hookah John's website, easy as pie.
But Hookah John did have a good shipping rate. He got to us in, 7 days after ordering?
6 business days.
6 business days, there you go.
After ordering, the package was here.
It was delivered the same day.
It was actually 8 days in total, but who counts the weekends anyway? Most people are too drunk to remember them, so...
Anyway.
I don't think anyone will remember that.
Next question. Why did we start doing YouTube videos? Well, we thought there's not many new beginners videos on hookah.
And personally, I never found a virgin hookah experience. That's why we did the original video. Well, not the original, the second video. The original was technically the unboxing, but that's why we started.
So that's why it was a bit, not right. The audio wasn't correct. It was sorry about that. But yeah, that's why it was cut short and everything like that, because we didn't know what we were doing. So we're better this time. We hope.
On a side note, we might need to do this in a couple of different videos. I'm sorry if we do, but we'll definitely put a link down below, right down there, saying, or giving you a link on where the next video is. We might put it around here somewhere too. If I can actually work my computer genius, which is very, very minimum. I work with my hands, not so much with my brain. Not very good. Next question. We are just beginners. Is it too early to experiment? Well, it's never really too early to experiment. It'll be more...
Wing it?
Yeah, wing it. But it'll be more subconscious that will stop you for longer. Saying, oh, I don't know if I can do that yet, or if I'm good enough to do that yet. But my advice would be, go for it. Try it. Give it your best shot.
The 2 bowls together thought we had, because we didn't like the other flavour. And I thought, well, it tastes good, but he didn't think so. And he goes, oh no, I'm not very comfortable mixing, and I'll give it a shot. And he did. Surprised me, he did anyway.
It took me a day. I put it off till the next day, and it got the better of me because it was in my head all day. But
and it turned out to taste really good.
Oh,
so,
unbelievable taste.
So if you have, what is it?
Haze Hooey.
Hooey and
like
baby doll.
Hooey.
And baby doll, and you don't like the taste of them, mix them together, for sure.
And we may as well name that one Hooey Baby. Just throwing it out there a bit. I'll let Miss Jetta take the next question.
Alright, number 12. How can you get us to do something you want us to do? Well, that's easy. Just comment.
Leave a comment down below, and there is nothing we won't answer. Well, within reason, we won't answer.
If you want us to try a flavour, we'll try to get it in and do it for you. If you can't find one that has that flavour, and just ask the question. There's nothing wrong with asking the question.
This is kind of a 2-part question, so we'll put it as 2 questions. Will we get too busy to answer any of your comments, what you write down there, down in the comments? No, we won't. We will answer everything. Even if it takes me all the night hours, every hour I have that I'm not working or whatever, I'll answer them.
Just please give us 24 hours, because if you're in America, you're up.
12 hours.
We're asleep,
Because, when you write the message up, we'll know, more than likely be out cold in bed. And yes, cold, because at the moment you might be warm and tasty over there in America or wherever you are in the hotter countries. We're in winter right now, and it's pretty damn cold. It's getting down to single digits of a night time in Celsius.